President Zuma, you cite very well that there are those who consider you an enemy. And many of those people are, in foreign countries. Some of them are perhaps even in the ANC, or some of them use people in the ANC. Are you not concerned that your enemies or those who tried to poison you might attempt to infiltrate the elective conference or dictate a leader in December, the leader of the ANC?
Well, I wouldn't want to dwell much on that issue, but it's safe to say, yes, there are some countries for their own global policies and interests that do look at some leaders in Africa as their enemy, and I'm one of those. And it is an accepted thing or a known thing that if they want to undermine a country, they use the citizens of those countries. In other words, they buy them, they recruit them, they use them to undertake their own. They would also want to choose the people they would want to lead the country, who might agree to their policies, or people that they might actually control. So that is a general thing in Africa. It's not like a secret. It's a generally known. Former colonial countries wanted to influence former colonies in one form or the other for their own interests. And at times, it depends. They will actually do things. In Africa for quite a few decades, there used to be coup d'etats in Africa. But they were engineered by people from outside. In other words, to change government so that they put people who will support them. I don't think South Africa will be immune from such a thing. It's a reality, because they always, I'm not leaving aside what we know or what I know, just putting it as a general kind of practice that has in fact plagued Africa for a long time. At times changing even the issue of elections, how people influence elections in one form or the other, how those people have their preferences in terms of individuals. There may be other things involved there, but that's what happens. I don't think you could say South Africa is not affected by that. But I think in South Africa, what has been a difficulty to many of them is that ANC has been too strong. It's an old organization. In fact, they've been wishing that the ANC should disappear. But the ANC has been very strong. I think they've been trying every method to weaken the ANC, to create disagreements, to create friction within the ANC, to influence factions, etc. It's not just, when people look at these things happening, you might think that it's just people, perhaps what's wrong with these people? But actually there are forces that are always there, trying to influence confusion and misleading people so that they can have the things in their own way, so that they can be satisfied that they're in control. So that one is a reality that we cannot run away from.